Hey everyone, it's Michelle Caruana from Play Cafe Academy, and before we get started today, I just want to give you a quick reminder to please subscribe to this channel if you like this video. I put out a new video for you every single week. Alright, so if you haven't noticed, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll notice that I'm trying a new location for recording today. So if you could, please comment on this video if you like it, or if I should go back to filming in my dining room, because I know it can be a little visually distracting. So just comment and let me know. All right, so today's video is all about opening an indoor playground business, but specifically, how much does it cost? So we've already discussed the red flags that I look out for in an indoor playground business plan on this channel, but today I want to elaborate just a little bit more about startup costs and what you can expect should you decide to embark on this endeavor. So just a shameless plug, if you want all of the startup costs that you can expect, especially those that will likely surprise you, I would really love to invite you to join us inside Play Cafe Academy, where you'll not only get all the line-by-line details, but also personalized support every step of the way from me inside our students-only community. If you're not ready yet to invest in Play Cafe Academy, that's totally fine. I've also compiled 44 pages of free information in my ebook, all about opening a profitable indoor playground business. So I'm gonna link both of those things below this video. All right, so while the cost of opening an indoor playground can vary wildly, it usually comes down to a few different factors that I've mentioned before, but I'm gonna mention again. Number one, the geographic area. So some places like New York City are just gonna be more expensive than others. Number two, the type of play and age range that you hope to accommodate. So large gross motor play structures just tend to be more expensive than more imaginative ones, and the broader the age range that you want to accommodate, the more pieces that you'll need, so the more money you'll need. And then finally, number three, the size of your space. So while the exact location of your business won't yet be determined when you start your business plan, you really want to think about which end of the spectrum you want to be on. So do you want 2,500 square feet like us, which is really the minimum, or a 40,000 square foot complex? So for our 2,500 square foot space here in Western New York, we spent approximately $200,000 in startup costs. And this includes everything from build out to our website, to working capital, even to our staff's uniforms. And to be honest, that is about the minimum that I would expect to spend in order to open a profitable, keyword profitable, indoor playground. If you find a space that doesn't require a custom build out, or if the equipment you have your eye on seems like the price is too good to be true, it probably is, and it can be easy to assume that you can get an indoor playground up and running at a fraction of the cost that we did. And the scary thing is you can. But I want you to approach this the same way you do when you pull your skinny jeans out of the drawer for the first time in a few months. Just because they zip doesn't mean they fit, and just because you can bootstrap your business and accomplish an opening for under $40,000 does not mean that you should. I know I've used that analogy before, but I love it, so forgive me. I've seen dozens of these inexpensive business models open and close in the same year, usually due to lack of capital, lack of equipment, or poor customer experience because they didn't do a custom build out. So if you try to renovate an old office or a house into an indoor playground, you will be met with obstacles and face an uphill battle when it comes to pleasing your customers, and you'll probably end up costing yourself more in the long run. So if you're curious about how we arrived at the 200,000 number, here's a very basic list of things you need to consider when calculating your own startup costs. And don't worry if you aren't taking notes. I linked a blog to this in the description of this video in case you wanted a list in a text-based version. So don't worry about taking notes. And as a reminder, if you want our exact business plan that we used to fully fund all of these expenses, you can grab it, plus a 70-minute video training to accompany the plan, detailing exactly how to fill it out for just $27. I also link that below. All right, so legal fees, business banking, an accountant. You need to account for your rent, your first and last month. You need to account for all of your interior modifications, so your flooring, your ceiling, all the drywall, all that stuff. Your play area equipment, of course, your coffee equipment and machinery. Your insurance, a lot of times you'll have to pay a 12-month premium upfront your first year. Loyalty key tags, gift cards, and all that supporting software. Business cards and other marketing materials like brochures and paper flyers. Advertising, so if you're gonna run ads anywhere. Furniture, so all your tables, couches, stuff like that. Silverware and plates, paper goods, so napkins, cups, lids, stir sticks, all that stuff. Maintenance, so like window washing, landscaping, etc. Opening inventory if you're going to be doing retail, signage, Wi-Fi and security systems, your POS equipment and software, employee acquisition costs, so if you're going to look on Indeed or something to find employees, and working capital, and that one is very important. So the key here is to make sure you are getting estimates for this whole list from real contractors in your area who are familiar with the business model and what you're hoping to achieve. For anything local, like your real estate lawyer, you're going to need to pick up the phone and actually call them in your area to get their exact rates, because it's going to differ wildly across the country. Believe it or not, many people skip this and they expect to just use my numbers, and they end up shocked at the cost of some of their line items after they've already signed their lease and committed to a space. So don't do that. And here's another tip. So for lawyers and some contractors, many will charge a retainer or an upfront fee, so be sure to ask what that is. Even after you've negotiated your lease and exposed any hidden pitfalls or money traps, there are still ways to accidentally underestimate these costs that I listed. And again, if you need the list, there's a link below, just click the blog. So for example, when we were getting ready to open our doors, we underestimated the amount that we would need to train our staff. Labor costs can add up quickly before any revenue starts coming in. We also underestimated the amount and cost of paper products, inventory, and cleaning supplies and cleaning equipment, and how much we would need prior to making our first sale. These small miscalculations caused us to dip into our cash reserves, which was a financial cushion that we were really hoping to save. I really recommend, therefore, overestimating whenever possible, as this can only have a positive outcome, right? You'd rather have more money than less. Operating costs are so easy to underestimate as well. So for example, when signing our lease, I actually picked up the phone and called the electric company to ask how much it would cost to heat a 2,500 square foot space. I knew that we would need to heat or cool the cafe most of the year, so this was important. What I failed to ask, however, was how our very high ceilings would impact our bill. And as a result, our bill is several $100s more per month than anticipated. So while this small mistake alone is fairly innocuous, if enough of these little mistakes pile up, they can eat into your profits and leave you facing thousands and thousands of dollars in unexpected bills every single month. So if you want to read more about the mistakes that we made during our opening that you can luckily avoid, there's also a link below this video. So make sure you check out the episode description. But the key takeaway here is that preparation and careful consideration every step of the way is important to the success of your business. And again, if you're looking for additional guidance in negotiating the many hidden icebergs in the brick and mortar business waters, check out our Play Cafe Academy program that I linked below, where I will give you all the tools you need to open a profitable indoor playground business that is poised for success. All right, so thank you guys for joining me in this video today, and don't forget to subscribe, and please comment below if you like this recording location or if I should go back to my original one, because I love your feedback. And again, if you have any topic suggestions or anything you want me to talk about, comment them below. I love taking your feedback and topics into consideration. Have a great day, guys.